Merkel Media.
Hey everybody, it's that time of the year again. Angel Tree Farms in Alberta, PA is a 501c3 nonprofit Christmas tree farm benefiting the Pediatric Cancer Foundation in Lehigh Valley. They're at it again. All the volunteers are out there. They have a great selection of trees, pictures with Santa, cookies, cocoa, and more. They're open 12 to 5 on Fridays, 9 to 5 Saturdays and Sundays from Black Friday until Christmas. You can get more information from the Angel Tree Farms Facebook page or at angeltreefarms.org. They're located at 7931 Spring Creek Road, Alberta, Pennsylvania, 18011. Angel Tree Farms is growing generously in the community. Look them up on the Facebook page. If you feel like you're too far away, you don't want to come to the farm, take a look about donating. It's a worthwhile cause.
Check out Angel Tree Farms at Angel Tree Farms Facebook page or at angeltreefarms.org. Thank you and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holiday.
He put it in park, threw open the driver's door, ran out the side of the car, across the front of it, and jumped right off the side of the bridge in front of me.
The only people that really pulled over were truckers.
He said, "We're going Hodge," and he didn't slow down. He went across the median onto the oncoming traffic, but where they could see him coming, they just got out of the way.
I noticed this plane was really low. It went right in front of us, hit the fence, and it spun around. 30 seconds more, he could have hit us.
And I went around that truck, and a guy stepped out from behind the truck and threw a piece of wood, and it shot through my window just like a spear and stuck in the back of the cab of my truck.
That's probably one of the stranger things I've seen.
Welcome to Hammer Lane Legends. I'm Brian Merkel.
He's Mike, and I'm Brian.
Well, I don't have to say enough.
Wow, you could use your nickname. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What
Go
is it?
ahead,
Johnny
JKW.
Johnny Kilowatt. Here.
JKW. JK Rowling? Whoa!
I'd be rich.
How about it? Chrissy would be happy.
Yes.
But maybe not so much because it would change your whole marital dynamics because JK Rowling is a woman.
Not nowadays.
Well, I mean,
don't ask,
Chrissy,
don't tell.
That's true. And how do you identify? That's all I'm saying.
Okay, well,
You know what I'm
think
saying?
about how I identify.
Anyway,
It's coming to a screeching halt quick.
if you have any crazy and wild stories you would like to share with us from the road, please go ahead and contact us at hllpodcast@protonmail.com. That's hllpodcast@protonmail.com. Or go to the hammerlanelegends.com webpage, hit the contact section, get a hold of us that way. Either way works for us. Just get a hold of us. Buy me a coffee, shipper.
Keep us fueled, keep us caffeinated at buymeacoffee.com/hammerlane. Virtual tip jar. If you like what we're doing, feel like contributing, follow simple prompts. Thanks for looking.
He has got that down to a T. That is beautiful.
He didn't even put his glasses on to read.
Well, no, he didn't. Because, he's got those new peepers. He's got the new lenses put right onto his eyeballs. And if you sit over here and you look at his eyes, you can see the reflection. It's the weirdest thing. It's like he's like a cat. He's got like cat's eyes.
All right, enough of me.
At least they're not. At least he doesn't have Betty Davis eyes. You're welcome, King Carnes. I'm just helping you out. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
reference.
Today what we have in studio
It's a continuation of
is episode number 2,
Part
Right.
with part 2. It's Hot Shots Part 2 with Javon. Javon, how are you still doing? You still doing okay?
How you still doing?
Yeah, I'm still doing it. I'm more relaxed.
That's fantastic. Look at
The
that.
alcohol's kicking in, huh? Okay, terrific.
Yeah, exactly. So we got through all, we were just sitting here chit chatting with you, and we just thought, hey, let's bring Javon back in. They're like, and of course,
But he didn't leave. He didn't go out the door.
You're breaking the fourth wall, man.
He's wearing. He happened to put the same stuff on. We all did.
Oh,
We're
okay.
all wearing the same clothes we were wearing last week.
That's because
And,
nobody's here to do laundry.
Right. Yeah.
We have the continuity
I got-
person making sure we're all wearing the same thing.
Let's
Right.
switch up shirts.
Okay. Yeah. That's probably not going to happen.
No.
'Cause-
Anyway, moving along.
I don't think any of us could fit in anything this guy's wearing.
Maybe you. That's it.
well,
Feel like a sausage.
anyway, we were still talking about Central Transport, and we're kind of
What's that thing up there?
yeah. Well, it's probably this thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, got to charge the thing, or otherwise we ain't doing nothing. Good catch, Brian. Thanks for looking.
The new eyes, they caught it. See, the new eyes caught it.
Look at that. His
Yeah,
peepers
it's gone.
His peepers are working. So let's pick up where we're at, talking about Central Transport. And you had inspection going on and everything else. And you made it right through that. Just kind of blew right through that. You even got yourself a little $100 bonus from the company, which is kind of like nice.
Well, you got through a DOT inspection without getting out of
Without
service.
getting it, with nothing. Not even a ticket. Not even a citation.
Is that a roadside inspection or
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah, I went through the
Weren't you here for the first show?
No, I guess I wasn't. I'm too worried about my car charging or not.
Nah, it was a roadside
Oh, we have a
inspection.
plug.
Don't worry. I got a generator in the back.
I went to the toll booth and the guy said, "Oh, I stopped you because I went off of colors of trailers." I'm like okay.
Well, that's a weird color to be looking for. I mean, that's a weird color.
He got his twister wheel in the truck. Yeah. Yellow. Okay, we're gonna get that one.
Left lane, yellow.
Yellow. Well, it's sort of. It's almost yellow. It's like greenish yellow. It looks like somebody had,
You're
a
not
bad lunch
You're
experience.
not letting go of this yellow.
I'm not,
thing.
because it's not yellow. That's the craziest color. That's just a me thing. Maybe my peepers don't work right. That could be. Everybody else is saying it's yellow. Okay. Anyway, back to Javon.
Yeah. So that's what happened there. But fast forward into like the whole central career that I had, it was okay.
It was eye-opening.
All of a sudden, it becomes, not Chatty Cathy. It was okay.
It's all right.
All right, thanks for listening to the second show.
Like I didn't have too many experience where I had to say like, oh wow,
None of those Osh moments.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy poop moments.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't
Ohio-
doesn't
Ohio-
roll off the tongue right.
It doesn't. That's
Holy
true.
poop.
Nah, Pit Ohio, I probably had more oh shit moments that I was just like, oh yeah.
It
I'm in
doesn't take
trouble.
long driving at night here to have a couple of those poop
Yeah, but
moments.
see,
Yes, there you go.
the difference between Central and Pit Ohio, they're more like on it. You know what I mean?
Pitt.
Yeah, Pitt is like they're right on it, like on everything. It's just like
Well, there's a camera in the truck, so they're right on it.
that's true, right? That's true.
Yeah, they see what you're doing wrong.
Believe me, I had an accident. I called them. Yeah, we already looked at it. What? Just calling to tell you I had the accident. We already looked at it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, Central they don't have the trucks, but they do have like a lot of more safety features compared to Pit Ohio.
Central?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they got door latches that actually hold the door closed.
No.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They got
So
they actually got if you're going too fast and like a car is stopped, it stops on its own.
So does
do that
ours.
too.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but like it really do stop.
Even when a
Oh,
car
so
ain't
does
there,
ours.
it's gonna try to stop.
try it sometime.
No. Try it sometime because they're gonna see it.
Nah. Listen, I was on in Central. I was on 22, and it just happened. The traffic just happened to stop like
Right.
immediately. Luckily, I was like really far away, but like it just stopped, and I was
And the
pressed on
four ways
brakes.
came on.
Yeah, I pressed on the brakes so hard, and it just everything locked.
Uh-huh.
Everything locked. I was like, oh man. I was like, well,
Yep.
I
Oh,
was like,
poop woman.
I was like, well, if I get an accident now, it's going to definitely be my fault. So, but it stopped. I was good. That's something that happened there. And I never got in that. Oh, when I worked at Central for the first time, I had, you know how they be like road drivers, they have like experience of flashing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I had a moment where I was driving and the guy flashed
Stop.
his butt.
I've had that.
I'd rather see that than some of the other stuff
Yes.
I've seen.
Yeah, I said to myself, I was like, no. I was like, really?
I
was
didn't
like,
just
why?
see what I think I
Javon's like,
seen.
like,
why is this the flashing thing I get?
Yeah, because 2 weeks prior before that, my friend goes and tells me that he had a bunch of girls. He was in New York and he was driving on the road and he had a bunch of girls flashing themselves at him and stuff like that. I was like,
It never
I
happened
was like,
to me.
dang. I was just like, I
Couldn't
want
get
that,
that one.
Hey, I couldn't get that
Yep.
one, but I had this
But
one.
this I get some guy's butt.
Yeah, I was just like,
He gets 2 moons over Miami.
I didn't understand why, because I'm like, why would you flash me? Like,
Right.
I was like, it's not even a girl driving. Like, why would you?
Yep.
I was just like, it was crazy.
Yeah, well, some of the things the guys turn on their interior light and
Yep.
are
It's like, can you turn that off, please?
having fun with themselves, and they want everyone to see.
Yep.
Like, chances are, not there aren't women in the industry, but chances are there's a dude in that truck, and you want me to watch you do that?
Chances are, if there's a woman in the industry and in that truck, she doesn't want to see it anyway. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
true,
Like,
too.
Nobody wants
she
to see
didn't ask
that.
for it. It's not like you had a sign out.
But
Hey, you got one
I
to
don't
see.
understand.
Here's your sign.
I don't understand what the
No.
purpose of that is.
No, I don't know. I'm not even going to go.
I don't
Like,
have
don't
any
know.
really. All the years I'm driving, I don't have any really. One time I saw a girl changing
Really?
in the back of a car.
Not
I-
one?
What?
I've seen stuff twice. Well, 3 times.
I saw a girl. She was just changed. Like she was in the back. It looked like it was a Lincoln Town car. So I don't know if it was like a car that was driving her somewhere, but she was like quick changing.
Well, apparently the car was driving her somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like if it was her
I mean,
car or.
if it was driving and she was in it, it was taking her somewhere.
And then she's changing and she gets mad at me because I look down and she flips me the bird. I'm like, you're the one getting half naked in the car.
I
I'm
just
going to look. Yeah. I'm being safe. I'm seeing what traffic's around.
Yeah, sometimes you do look at cars and sometimes you
Well,
don't.
heck yeah.
It just-
I mean, who
it just
doesn't?
depends,
It's just
yeah.
a habit. You look down.
It's part of being a truck driver, but they don't understand.
No,
You know what
they
I mean?
don't. Not unless they're doing it on purpose. Then they understand it because they know exactly what they're doing.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. That one, yeah.
True that.
I was going down 95 one night. We're doing the paint run. Just do a paint run. And it was like Thanksgiving weekend. It was like Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And traffic was stopped. And everybody just sitting there. And this car rolls up next to me. And the first thing that happens is a guy sticks his butt out the window with his drawers down. I get his moon. But the girl in the front seat sticks her front part out.
Well, she
Top
must
or
have been
bottom?
limber.
Top.
Oh, the top? Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I
she's
thought,
like hung him on the side
wait,
of the door.
you're talking about the guy's button and she sticks her front
You know,
part. Like, how is that?
well,
What are the
to be like-
logistics
I was
of
trying,
that?
well, in your
She has
head,
to
you're
be
trying
flexible.
She's very flexible. And I was like, boop, boop. Because we're in stop traffic.
Yeah. Oh, shit. That's even better. You can actually
Wow.
enjoy the
Like,
view.
nobody's going anywhere fast now. You know, I just,
Time to introduce yourself at this
That's when you
point.
get. That's when you get one of these things with the phone.
exactly. Yeah, it was
No one's gonna believe
hilarious.
me on that.
Oh my word, it was the funniest freaking thing because they're like hooting and hollering, having a good old time. I'm like, it must pay to drink, you know, when you're out driving going for Thanksgiving. It's great, but it was
It was a Friday night for my friend though. It's a Friday night.
see, there you go. Friday
Yeah.
nights and
People
holidays.
drinking and stuff.
Yeah.
I've just
Had a
never.
little too much cranberry sauce, huh?
It happens. Well, she should have more.
All right.
That Wednesday before Thanksgiving, that is like the biggest drinking thing
Oh,
of the
yeah.
year. And I sat one time and stop and go traffic, and this woman just hangs her head out the window and projectile vomit. I mean, right across. It was
How
like,
do you wind up with that?
and then
You
she
know?
just looks back at me and goes, she was happy, big smile on her face, and then
Wow.
she just kept going until it rolled the window. At least she made it out the car, I guess. But
That would be a perfect freaking commercial for like the Wawa turkey bowls. You know?
There's nothing wrong with a
She
Wawa
sticks them out.
turkey bowl.
Everybody loves a little breast meat.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah,
back
they're
to
back.
Draymond.
They came back this week.
Oh,
They're
no
officially
kidding.
back.
That's
There you go. You go up to Wawa.
I
You
should
got
go up to
everything. You got the
Wawa,
booze.
yeah.
You got your snacks. You're
Hook up to
you're
Wawa
set.
and
See
Saturday
you Monday.
turkey bowl.
turkey bowl and a case of beer. My Saturday night
See you
is
tomorrow
set.
afternoon, hun.
You're right. I might not be at church either.
I'll be at church.
Oh yeah,
I
you
got a
got that
board
meeting.
meeting,
That's
dude.
right.
For the love of Pete.
Because that guy
Yeah.
changed the weeks.
It's his fault.
All right.
Yeah.
In case he's listening.
Yeah, like he's listening.
Well, whatever.
I won't say what he does. He's a nice guy. He's a very nice guy. He's a very nice guy. His name is John.
Say it again
Great
one more
guy.
time in case you
Very
don't believe
nice
it.
guy.
There it goes.
Now do you believe it? You're believing in that?
I do. He is
All right.
actually
Of
really
course
nice
he believes
guy.
it. He hears his own voice.
Exactly. It's coming through my own head. I believe the voices in my head.
Yeah.
Everybody must. So back to Javon.
Right.
So how you were at Central for what, a year and a half? You said roughly.
Yeah.
A year and 5-ish, 6-ish months, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Would you go back?
No.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I won't go back.
I live a half mile from them. And when P-Jack sold to them, I'd sell hot dogs on the corner before I'd go there.
Yeah, I won't go back. It's just maybe because I was the bottom.
Yeah.
Maybe I was the bottom and I wasn't getting paid as much, but I hear that they did go up and they pay. They matching everyone else.
Yeah.
I talked to a guy that actually been there for maybe like 5 years, and he goes to Smithton every day.
Okay.
And he said he gets paid around like maybe like 14 or something like that. But I said, dang. I said, really? I said, I do less mileage and I get paid close to that. So I was just like, I don't really know.
See the sticky wicket on that? Sometimes you don't have to go as far to get paid as much.
Yeah, that's true, right? But then you just go through a lot of other books.
Welcome to my world.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
There's always a receipt somewhere.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
But when Wellen told me that I wouldn't be driving as much as I drove at Central, but still getting paid basically the same.
Yeah, and I mean, you just coming into this place, coming onto the company, and you're thinking in the back of your head, well, how's that going to work?
Yeah, literally. And then,
but then when you actually see the check, I guess this could work.
And then I remember one week working at Pitt, Ohio, I did Ross. Like for like a whole week.
Did you do combo or straight?
I did combo, Sutton, and then I did one Oaks and Lamar. That week, it was like a really good week. It was a really good week.
It's a week where you're like, I could get a new house. At that point, right? Every week.
Yeah, at that point, yeah, man. I was just like, I can just imagine the top seniority guys because that was like the best paycheck I ever got, and I'm just like, dang.
And it's amazing when you see what the grosses are. What you're grossing.
Oh yeah, the gross was crazy too. The gross,
and then you see your take home, and you're like, they took that much.
It was like almost,
thanks, Uncle Joe.
It was like almost $1,000. It was like almost $1,000. Like, dang.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
That's why I didn't feel bad taking my rebate on the car when I got it.
Oh my word! Yeah.
I just got to keep a little bit more of my tax dollars that I paid in last year.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. It's my money.
That's just saying. You're welcome.
Oh, with my money, I got to keep. That's all.
It comes out of the corporate pool.
It does.
No, it came out of my pool. That's why I look at it.
It comes out of the Hammerlane Legends pool. We don't have one yet. It's like a kiddie pool.
Yeah.
Well, like a glass of water, but refresh yourself.
And that glass is half full
of pee. Whatever.
But yeah, if you with Pitt, Ohio, when I started, and this is going way back now, but it's
back before you were born.
If you can stick it out. Yeah, I know that.
It was the year I was born. No, you said in August.
Well, he started in August. I started February of '97.
Yeah, I wasn't born yet.
Somehow that makes it worse.
I wasn't born yet.
Feel better?
I was due to come out of the shoot in 3 more months.
Yeah, literally.
Oh my god. But because there's plenty of times working here that I was like, maybe I should go somewhere else. But if you go around and talk to some of the drivers, a lot of them left, and then they just ended up coming back because you're
at the bottom when you go to the other companies. If you're not in the middle or you're not at the top, it's pointless of really where you go. You know what I mean?
It's a
you're still going to be at the bottom.
You're still going to be at the bottom. You're still going to get paid the same amount.
And it depends, like how do they treat their benefits? Like here you get your benefits.
See, that was one thing too. That was a good thing. So it was.
You got to fight.
It
wasn't a virtual sign-on bonus, but it was a basic sign-on bonus.
Especially if you have a family, kids or whatever. That.
Matter of fact, I my girl was pregnant when I started working here.
And in 27 years, he can start.
Yeah,
or she. Whatever. I don't know if it's a boy or girl.
It's a she, but I don't think she's gonna do no trucking.
Yeah, man, keep her from that.
If she does, that's completely up to her. I want her to
You want something better.
Yeah, I want her to do something better for herself.
By then, there'll be self-driving trucks.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe
at some point somebody has to get in and move it. Yeah, I mean, somebody's going to have to get in at some point.
Mm-hmm.
and back it in.
But I heard
take it to where
Somebody's got to plug the truck in.
No, they got robots for that too. I just watched
experience.
I just watched a Tesla event. They make robots now, and you know what the robot's name is called? Optimus. If you're a fan of Transformers,
Optimus
Elon Musk,
Prime?
he named his robot Optimus, and they're people, and they're pretty amazing what they can do. They can plug your truck.
Now we all feel better about ourselves.
Yeah, eventually they will have.
I'll stay home.
Oh my word!
Let a robot drive my truck.
As long as it waits till we retire. I mean, I hope you retire too. But,
I mean, my goal.
But no, he just wants you to get the hell out of his way.
So and believe me, I want to get out of his freaking way. Hence the podcast world.
I used to look when I came to the road. Was that 97? Or I came to the road in 2001. So
yeah, line jumper.
Yeah, I can't. But I was like the youngest one on the road too, and I was like, I have all these guys that I got to wait till they leave or die, and it took me a lot. I'm still not at the top, but yeah, I'm in a much better situation.
But they're still here.
Yeah, some of them are.
It's 34. It's 34 drivers. Line haul drivers.
I think so. Yeah, I think
how
you're
many?
right.
34.
Only 34?
It's only 34.
Only? I didn't think we had anywhere near that.
No. We'll see.
I remember when I was bottom of the list.
No. You got to back up that number. Now you got to figure Switzer's over at B Braun.
Oh, they still
Bachelor's
consider them
over there at B Braun.
Are they considered line haul?
Well, no, but I'm saying if we didn't have that, they'd be all
they'd be
back.
back.
Oh, okay.
If those accounts all dried up tomorrow, they're back on the line haul roster.
Plus me and Albert in the daytime.
I was say you and Albert daytime guys. Yep.
So it's closer to 40ish.
Yeah, it's
now,
crazy.
you look at the list because some of the other terminals still had a list. I remember when I was driving at night. They have like 12, 13, 14 drivers.
Which is why we want.
That's why we go to Allentown, to Harrisburg, to Hazelden,
or triple
to Oaks.
Harrisburgs and stuff like that.
Washington.
I just want to go one place 3 times. I'm done. I'm fine with it.
Don't you get bored? Though?
No, I know every damn bump on 78.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
that's true.
I'm fine with it. I'm back to almost listening to the radio again.
And from time to time, I think to myself, that's not a bad run to do in like the winter time.
Yeah.
You're only going 90 miles no matter what.
Yeah, that's
You're
true.
going 90 miles out.
Yeah.
You're coming 90 miles back. Maybe back through Oaks. Maybe back through Hazelton.
That
which
Buffalo
is a pain.
thing, I'm wondering how it's going to be.
Well, I give New York State. They know how to clear a road.
That's true.
Although I did look at the what the projection for the winter is, and we'll get back to Javon. I promise.
Oh no, I actually want to know.
But the projection is that like we're supposed to be a little bit warmer than normal.
Right.
And not
so it's not a good snowmobile season.
No, and not quite as
but
wet.
It wasn't last year either.
No, it wasn't.
We got one good one last year.
But that one good one that nobody knew it was even coming. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a whole different issue in
that
itself.
was like a February surprise.
That's when I did a layover.
When we came back and you're pushing the snow with your push bumper because all of a sudden Center Valley had 14 inches of snow. Nobody else did.
Yeah, I was the only one. I was literally the only one who had snow on my car.
Yeah.
And
crazy.
Yeah, everybody didn't have no snow or nothing. I was just like, man, the layover.
It was easy to find your car in the parking lot.
Yeah. You're driving back from like East Granby and you hit PA and all of a sudden it's Snowmageddon. You're like, the freaking heck happened?
Yeah.
There was nothing all the way down.
I think I was coming back from Sutton that night. And
Yeah,
I
it's
did that. I was
nuts.
up there. I was like, it's little snow flurries, but nothing too bad. As soon as you cross the river, it's like, what the hell happened?
Yeah.
I mean, that day I went to Buffalo like all the way, and I had no snow at all. I was waiting for it. I'm just like, I was waiting.
This is the guy going north, just about on Lake Erie. Nothing. Center Valley. Whoosh.
Yeah, when I came back, when I was coming back on 80, that's where it was all at. I was like, dang.
It's the craziest thing. I mean, Buffalo, they get like what, 5,000 inches of snow a year?
A week. They got people coming to shovel out the stadium that they can play football that weekend.
We got a foot and a half
Yeah, they
of snow.
did do that one time.
Yeah, they pay the fans to come and shovel out the stadium.
Shovel your
Wow.
Got a foot and a half of snow up there. Well, the school's going to be an hour delay.
Right.
Yeah.
Down here, we're shut down for a week.
In Tennessee, that
your
literally
milk, bread, and
happened over
eggs.
this past winter
Oh,
time.
yeah,
My word, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
what
you're
they
not
have,
used
like
to
3-4 inches or something like that?
Tony got like 3 or 4. Jack got like 10-ish. It was just the way it blew. And he was literally in his apartment complex for a whole week.
Yeah,
It
'cause we had
snowed
talked to
Sunday.
him.
He didn't get out until till Saturday.
Yeah, because we had talked to him, and that's it was Saturday.
He was still
the
in his-
snow plows were just coming to clear his
Yeah.
parking
They had
lot.
to get him from out of
all,
state, I guess.
all the people in the apartment complex got together and they were shoveling out they were shoveling.
Just trying to get out
The
of the
parking
apartment
area.
complex.
And they don't have snow shovels down there. They're using like garden
They had,
tractors.
to, they had to import them.
It took so long.
Holy crap! Yeah, I didn't even think of
Yeah,
that.
it was crazy. He
They
told
send them all down with Central. You'll get them. You'll get them.
It might not be best.
Yeah, there's no next day. They might not have handles, but you'll get them.
That's freaking.
Back to
that's
Jay
funny.
Long.
Yes. But anyway, so your time as you finished up at Central, how did you? Oh, I already asked you that, so never mind. You already said no. You wouldn't go back there.
You're listening to your own voice again.
I know. I should pay more attention.
He should
That's
listen
what
to
my
the
wife
whole
always
show.
says. I don't pay attention enough. I don't even listen to myself.
I'm too poor to pay attention.
When you
Well, if you keep working like you are, you will
Well,
be.
yeah, my bar tab exceeds my paycheck. And that's sad, but this week it's true, and so will next week.
so how long have you been at Pitt? So like since
So it's been since last year, June. So about
Oh,
a year and
okay,
some
so
change
about-
now.
Yeah.
May,
All right.
yeah.
Hey, you're moving up.
No,
You got anybody below you?
actually, I did move up. I was
See?
I was 31 out of 31 when I first started.
Yep. And now there's
I was
34.
the last. Yeah. Now it's 34, so it's 3 more.
That's
See
how
that?
it works.
'Cause
It's one
You got
person
peeps
at a
under
time.
you.
But the
Yeah.
only reason why is because the dude that was higher than me, that was 30. No, I'm sorry. I think I was 30 out of I think it was 30. I think
Okay.
it was 30, but it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It's
Semantics.
The dude above me, he happened to leave because he was tired of doing night shift, and they didn't have any morning like day shift at the
Right.
time.
Who the hell was that?
His name is Pizarro.
Oh, yeah, he's back now again.
Yeah, he's back, right? But he left.
that?
He left. He
The guy that worked nights, then went to days.
Oh.
Well, he worked nights, left, and then came back to work days.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I know who you're talking. The guy with 3 names. It's the 3 first names. That's how we used to call him out in
Albert
Harrisburg.
Douglas?
I
Yeah.
can't even remember one. If he's got
Yeah,
3, forget
Something,
it.
something Torres, Pizarro. There was another name in front of it, I thought.
Del Toro.
I don't know. Anyway,
Maybe you made up a name for him.
yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
or
I
maybe
thought-
they
I
just
thought
didn't print it
just-
all out right. I don't know.
Johnny Kilowatt here. You made up my
Yeah.
name.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, he was ahead of
Johnny
me.
Kilowatt.
He left, and then
Oh.
so that made me go
So that
one
That
up.
bumped you.
And
Yeah.
then I think someone passed away, so that made me go up another one.
Oh, John, maybe.
He passed
John
away from a heart
Schlager.
attack, I believe, or something like that.
No, John had
has
cancer.
Oh.
Cancer. Oh,
Yeah.
cancer. Okay,
That was last
I
year,
didn't
right?
know.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was the reason, but I heard
Yeah.
someone passed away.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah.
Yeah,
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 it was
yeah,
last
yeah.
year.
You're
I
right.
heard someone passed away, so that
Yeah.
made me
Jesus Christ.
just go up
that's
a little.
oh, yeah.
spots.
That just passed. It was just a year with him.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah. So but in that time, in the frame time of the year, I probably got I got suspended maybe 4 times, 4 days already.
What the hell did you
The
do?
camera stuff.
No, so let me tell you. So
Okay.
so let me tell you. My second week into Pitt, Ohio, they told me 10 miles, right? They told me 10 miles, and you can't go over that for like a minute or something like that, right? So I was on
10 miles?
10 miles an hour
over the speed limit.
over the speed limit. 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. That 10
Oh.
miles is
Yeah,
the
10
limit.
miles over the
Once you
speed
hit
limit. That's when
11
the cam-
miles, that's when it
That's when
Yeah, that's when
camera
the
will
camera,
take
yeah.
it.
Oh, okay.
Over a
Okay.
minute.
Now I'm with you.
And so, but they never told me I couldn't go over 70 miles.
Oh,
They never
that'll get
told
you.
me that. I never knew that.
The hell are you getting this truck up to 80 is what I'm asking.
No. I didn't get it to
Oh,
80.
okay.
No. I didn't get it
He
to
got
80.
it to 70
I
for a
got
minute.
it to. I got it to.
Oh.
No, I got it to 72. 72.
Now that'll get you in trouble.
That's
72.
the magic number.
Yeah,
yes.
72. I was at, right, and I didn't know that I was on a 70. It was on a 70. So 72 on a 70. I'm not thinking that it's fast. I'm thinking that I'm good.
In other words, you're on the
I'm only
turnpike
2
or up on
miles an
80.
hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on a turnpike in the 70 miles per hour.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I think the next day or the day after that, they called me and told me I was speeding, and I said to myself, I was like, I wasn't speeding. I said, I know sometimes I hit 66, but then I come right back down, so I don't think that's speeding. I was just like, but then he said, oh, you did a 72 on a 70, and I said to myself, I was like, that's not speeding. I just like, he's like, oh, that's speeding compared to for Pitt, Ohio. I'm just like, I said, nobody ever told me that. I was just like, I said, I never knew that. I said, I never knew that. No one never
Trainer.
told me that. Yeah. Yeah, even the trainer, he never told me that. He just,
I know, right? That's exactly.
He
Yeah.
never told me that.
Tell me about it, man.
And it was crazy. And I was just like, and I got suspended and I got written up and everything, probation. And I was just like, dang. I was like, that's crazy. And so, right, I was on probation. I said, all right, I won't do that again. So I did it for a year. So I was on probation for a year.
You're good.
I did it. I did it, right? Maybe I think a year and 3 months after that, or 2 months after that. Then I get hit again for speeding. And this one was funny because it was 68. I did it. They said I did a 68 on a 55, but it wasn't for like a minute or nothing. It was probably for like 5 seconds, maybe, or less than that.
No, it's the fact you're doing 68 and a 55. Period.
Right. But it wasn't because the camera went off or anything. It's because someone called in and said to
Safety.
safety. Yeah, that I ran them off the road, right? And this was on 309. And I said to myself, I said, I didn't run nobody off the road. I don't remember nobody ever me going like, swerving them or something like that. I don't remember that. So, but I said I could recall one car maybe trying to speed up at the end, knowing that he or she couldn't get there, and try to speed up and try to like cut me off.
Right.
But it wasn't even halfway in the trailer, so it was like right at the end. So I mean, like right at the tail of my trailer, and I didn't have no more road, so I had to merge in, and it wasn't one of those where it says merge in. It was just lane, and then
that's it.
And then one lane.
Yeah, the one lane. That's it. And
no warning.
Yeah, no warning. So when it did that, I guess, but it never went off the road. The car never went off the road, so that's why I was a little bit like,
yeah. The moral of that story is somebody called in because they were pissed what you did, and they looked at your camera and they saw the telemetry. And that's how they peg it.
They didn't see anything. They didn't see anything. I wasn't speeding or anything like that.
Well,
so.
it saw the miles. It saw exactly what you were doing, how many miles per hour.
Yeah. Plus, it didn't show that I ran the.
Yeah, it didn't show that, but it showed you. Right. Oh, well, it's supposed to be 55 through here, and
well, you're starting to sound like a trainer.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, so that's what happened there.
You could go out with Shipper. He's going to be the new trainer.
You have to announce that.
I do.
You,
yes,
you prick.
Yeah, but I had to do a little test, the quiz or whatever they had on the computer.
Write a 500-word essay.
Yeah.
I will not think about what you did.
The little video and stuff. I mean, I didn't really listen to the video. I just already knew what I needed to do. So, but that was it. And I got 3 days suspended for that. And I was just like, dang, no pay. So it sucked, but it was okay. So now I'm on probation again. Currently,
you just really seem to. It's really kind of catching up.
He's on double probation,
double secret probation.
yeah. I finished the probation period, and then now I got another one. I was just like, dang. So now I gotta.
Yeah, the numbers to remember: 72 is a definite no. 70 for less than a minute.
But 72, I felt like that one wasn't really my fault. Well,
no, that was prior to this new 72 rule. Now you hit 72.
It used to be 75. You hit 75 any length of time, you were getting in trouble.
Dinged, yeah.
Right.
But now it's 72.
Now they dropped it to 72.
Probably because you. So
yeah, thanks, pal.
Thank you.
Because from a year ago.
I mean,
it takes them that long to get.
It does happen because you can go right out 78 going down past the Kutztown interchange on 78. And I got pegged, and you just start roll. It just starts rolling.
Yeah, you got weight back there.
And I got nailed for it. And I says, I know exactly where it was. I told him before he even showed me a video. I said, I know exactly where it was. I says, I know exactly how fast I was going because I said, I looked down, I saw, oh shit, and I wailed on the brake. But,
that's how fast it is.
I think now with the 72 thing, because Dean said at least the early meeting during the day when he went over the city guys, he goes, everything's going to be on a case-by-case basis.
Have you seen the city guys drive? None of them are even hitting 70.
Yeah, I know.
They're not even hitting 68.
I get so frustrated come back in the afternoon and I'm like, boom, there's a Pit Ohio truck. They're all like milking that clock because they're on the
Morgan Hill there, right there by 33. I come into work, they're lined up.
Just taking their lunch. Time,
But yeah, that's an issue, and like I said, going down a hill, that's when they're going to pay you.
Yeah. And that's
just a word of advice.
'Cause that's the only place you're getting.
But as long as if you notice it right away and you peg the brake,
you try and grab it.
You're trying to get out of it.
That's what I did. That's what I did on the 68. It was because I was heavy. I'm pretty sure I was going down a hill. And me not noticing.
The 55,
because it's sure in hell you ain't doing 68 uphill with any kind of weight.
Yeah, not
with these maps.
I was probably jamming or something, listening to the music, not really paying attention.
Because the word I can tell you is just go 9.
So usually
if you go 9, you're safe.
Yeah, I usually try to hit around 9 and 10, but it just jumped on me.
Yeah,
it just jumped on me because I knew I was heavy.
Right.
And I was slowing down, but then it just jumped on me. But I knew I was controlling because I've been 309 like a lot of times, so I knew how to.
When I got hit with that up on 80, I tried to blame Trump and Hillary because I was listening to their debate on the radio when I did it, and I was getting so irritated at what was being said, down. And I had my foot on at the cruise control set, and I had my foot on the accelerator, so he just rolled right past where. And I'm listening to this, and all I hear, this is the old people in that system before we had the phones, and I just heard this. Beep, beep, beep. What the hell was that? I looked down at my speedometer. Oh, crap. I hit 75, and I got my 3 days off for that.
No kidding.
And I tried to blame it on the election.
And it didn't work.
No, they didn't want to do that.
Yeah, it's a shame.
But that's exactly what happened. I was so irritated
I believe it.
at what I was hearing. Yeah. And I've had because that's the thing with these automatics now. You just rest your foot sometimes on the accelerator, and then it doesn't stop. The jake brake won't come on when you hit your speed.
No, it doesn't.
Speed, and it'll just go right past 70.
Yep.
But I think they're going to let you go like with that. Once you hit 72, if you slam on your brakes, or slow down real fast, you're not hanging there for a while.
Yeah,
I think they're going to let you go because he said it was on a case-by-case basis. They're going to look at it. But if they see you trying to run that clock out, you're synced to the 60 seconds, and you're just let it go. Because that's why they did it, they said. Because guys were abusing the 60-second rule.
Particularly guy from Cherry
Hill. To me, I don't even get that. It's like, why would you even try that? Why would you try and count it out? Because you're going to screw it up.
As soon as I see a 7 is the first number, I slam on the brakes.
Yeah, I'm off the fuel.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, you have to think that way.
It was easier when they were all manual because it wasn't. You didn't have that.
Of course, back then the jake brakes didn't work all that great.
Oh, they were terrible.
Yeah, so they didn't really slow you down.
No.
So what's the point? And it doesn't even make any noise. It doesn't even sound cool. I mean, it'll just sound.
Somebody's they try to slow down, and I mean your windows are getting blown out by the straight pipes right out the bottom of the truck. And it's always going through the tunnels and stuff. They try to be cool. You actually get down. What's happening? Is this a cave in?
It is crazy.
Obnoxiously loud.
Have you ever had any experiences as far as accidents go? And I don't mean it in any kind of because we've all had stuff. We've all had accidents. That's why I'm asking.
Deer accidents.
Yeah, I mean that's
I had my first deer accident here at Ohio.
That's a scary freaking thing, isn't it? When they run out in front of you.
I just ran right through.
There you go. That's the mindset.
Did you have one of the new trucks with the cattle?
Yep. I had one of those.
Did it work? What did it do? Okay.
I think I hit it because I didn't see the deer.
But I mean, it didn't do any damage to.
No, I didn't do no damage to the truck.
That's what I was curious. It's a deer guard work.
Yeah, I just told them. I reported it.
Yeah, that's all they want.
And I even hit a trailer, and while backing up, it was like one of those days. I don't know. You know how sometimes you're a truck driver, you just got one of those days where everything not going well for you. And I think it was just one of those days. Everything wasn't going well for me.
I was just saying, get that usually Monday to Friday.
Now, I don't know what day was it. I don't know if it could have been a Wednesday or a Tuesday or something. It just wasn't going well for me that day. And I had one of the doors, 33 or something like that, one of the harder doors. And it just wasn't my day.
Oh, at Allentown, were you trying to back around the freaking car, the snow brush? Yeah.
Yeah, I just had one of those days, and
strategically positioned.
Yep,
I just hit it. I just hit it. My angle wasn't right, and I just hit it. And I was like, "Dang!" I was just like, but my trailer wasn't damaged, but that trailer was damaged, but I didn't know if it was me freshly hitting that. I just hit it because sometimes
Yeah,
people
you
hit
just-
trailers
you
and
bonk it.
Right.
yeah, you bunk it because I wasn't going fast. You know what I mean? But
Go out there with your glove, get some dirt off the ground, and rub it on there. Nobody,
Yeah, because
nobody
but-
saw nothing.
nobody at Central listens to this.
I only said that. I only just try to say.
You just walk
save
in and say,
myself.
I had a Helen Keller moment at a Park by Field.
Yeah, I told Brian. Brian was just like, okay, I'm gonna go out there and check it, and he did, and he was like, oh, it's Dean your fault or whatever. I'm just like, okay, cool. I was like, it ain't that serious, but
Yeah.
all right. But as far as any other accidents,
Anything on like accidents on the road or anything like that? I was just curious. I mean,
I
know-
cars are,
Yeah, well, that's
That's an every
Almost
now
every
occurrence.
day.
yeah.
Almost.
I mean, no, this car purposely was breaking me, like.
Brake
Like-
checks.
Yeah, break and then trying to tell me to go over to the other side. I'm just like, I'm thinking that it's something wrong with my trailer. I'm looking
Right.
at the sides of my trailer and stuff like that. I'm making sure everything's good. I don't see anything. Maybe my door was open. I didn't see anything. And I'm just like, I was like, oh, he's just being a dickhead.
Yep.
You know, I mean,
Well, they don't like that
usually-
it takes you longer than they were willing to wait to pass somebody.
Yeah.
I
I
think
get
that's
that
what it
every
was.
day.
I think that's what it was.
I get
Yeah.
that every day up in New England or going up to Ross. I'm heavy, or even if I'm not heavy, it takes. I can't just whip around a truck and get back over. So it might take me a quarter mile, half mile to get around.
Yeah,
Somebody.
because you got to follow at least 2 seconds behind so that your distance thing's not going off.
Yeah,
And then
so
it's
you-
like,
and then you
now you got to
out.
get out and
Yes,
then get the momentum.
you got to get out
Yeah.
way early.
It's
and then
not like you're
sitting
going to
there.
slingshot it right around them.
Yeah,
Because I had a van brake check me doing the same thing, and the whole time he has his hand out like this. Like I have every right to be in that left lane just like you did.
to pass.
Most of you mother effers are riding the center lane on a 3-lane highway. That's
Yeah.
my passing lane.
Yep,
And if I pass you on the left, it's illegal. If I pass you on the right, you're not supposed
it's
to.
right. That's illegal.
That's why
Coming
you got trucks
about.
running up your ass.
Coming to yeah,
That's exactly what happened though.
it's
Yeah, it's
annoying.
exactly-
I'm sorry, but
I mean,
It
you
is
only,
what it
you
is.
only go a certain speed. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You only can.
but that's what people don't understand. Because I hear other podcasts, people like talking about why are trucks like going down the road the same speed?
Because we just love to just irritate.
Yeah, they're not
everybody.
doing it on purpose, but they don't have. He's like, why can't he just pass and get over?
Yeah.
Well, we
If he could, he would.
We would. They just think we're doing it to be
Right, to be
assholes,
jerks.
and we're not.
Yep.
That's all I got. My foot is to the
Pay
floor.
attention to the federal mandate about a speed limiter. If you thought we were screwing
wait,
you up
if that
now,
ever gets started.
welcome to
Yeah.
slot car racing.
Yeah, you got that right.
We're going to be all platooning each other down the
Right.
road, all doing the
Yeah.
exact same speed.
Yeah, I don't.
That
get
would be
part.
awesome, though. Some days you just think we can get like three
Put the hook on the
wide.
back. Put the hook on the
3 wide at 66 and a half. okay.
man.
hook the ICC on the guy's ICC bumper front and just
And
put
just-
it in neutral and fall off.
Everybody, yep, that'd be awesome. I mean, that just if it ticks everybody off, fantastic.
But that happens a lot. That where
Oh, yeah.
because I hear
because we're
other,
in their way.
like I hear interviews about. I listen to a lot of car podcasts,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all talking. They're testing these cars.
Right.
Oh, my test got ruined because these trucks were just side by side. Why do they do that?
Because you're not supposed to be testing your car on the road.
Well, no, they're doing like range testing. and
Yeah, they're not
everything.
supposed to be doing that.
Well,
That's distractive driving.
Hey, truckers, ever find yourself miles from home and running low on your daily meds? Don't worry, we've got your back. Meet Refill Genie, the telehealth service designed just for folks like us who are always on the move. Whether you're crossing state lines or hauling coast to coast, Refill Genie connects you with a licensed doctor to refill your existing prescriptions hassle-free. No more detours or long waits at the clinic. Just hop online and get your meds and keep on trucking. Use code HLL for a 15% off your order. So head over to refillgenie.com and keep your health in gear wherever the road takes you.
no,
they're
I know, it sounded good. I'm trying to
he's just trying to
work with me.
He's
here.
just trying to be an anus.
He is.
Anus. Oh,
He's
that's
trying to be
enough.
an anus.
Poop anus. Where is this family friendly now?
Yeah.
It is. All of a sudden,
Look
she
at
was-
this. Look at me shifting gears down to a family-friendly oriented show.
yeah, look at Shipper dropping some of those language words.
Well,
there.
I get back up to high gear. Then you can just go.
Well, he's got to be professional. He's going
His
to be a trainer.
distance alarm went off. He's got to throttle it back.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a trainer. It's more professional.
Oh, that's true. He is. He's. Yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
Well, listen, between what he Never mind. I'm not going to go there. Because that's the reason why they picked me.
Because you're a professional.
No.
I actually asked Dean how
Because
do
you
get
said
in the
yes.
safety department. I asked Dean one time, I said, how do you get in the safety department?
Walk through the door.
Well, no, he said step one is going to be a trainer. And I was like, well, I guess I'm never going to the safety department. I can't imagine driving around all night with somebody sitting next to me.
No.
Because I had to bring down, I told you that story that one time. I had to take the guy, I think it was from Washington to Harrisburg. I had to bring him back at night. Guy wouldn't shut up all night. I was ready to drive off the highway.
Wow.
I don't want to be talking now.
You remember Matthias from Oaks?
Yeah.
When he rolled his tractor, when he rolled it, they asked me to drive him from Baltimore back up to Oaks. I don't like riding with people. I don't like people. I'm not a people person. I mean, I love our listeners. I love those people. I love people who listen to our show, right? Right. I love our listeners. You know what I don't like? I don't like drivers. And that's what I say to my wife all the time. I love people. People are beautiful. People are wonderful. People are awesome. I don't like drivers. Because when a person sits in a driver's seat, they're no longer a person. Now they become an idiot. That key turns on and the brain goes off. And now they're an annoyance to everybody around them. You're welcome.
Public service announcement.
Public service announcement. So don't be a jerk.
It's just the constant talking is what I
can't it's incessant. Now, I felt bad because he was chatty. Because
if you have a good conversation, you got a natural back and forth, great. But it's the people that are scared of silence,
Mike,
and they got to fill it.
Have you ever had one of those conversations in your car with your wife, and she loves you?
Yeah, probably not.
Right. So this person where do these people exist?
Where's the music? Turn it up.
Yes. Talk radio. You want to hear somebody talking? Talk radio. You know, it's on all night long. Back to Javon.
That's why we listen to podcasts.
It is.
I squint a little harder just to see further down the road.
Aim high and steering.
If I had his peepers, I wouldn't, be freaking awesome.
X-ray vision.
X-ray vision all the way up the road. Anyway, any other questions for Javon?
Yeah. Since you're here now, you're not quite at the bottom. I mean, you're surviving, right?
I'm top bottom.
He and Gloria
I'm top
Gaynor.
five. I mean, I'm bottom 5.
Him and Gloria Gaynor.
Somebody got to start at the bottom.
Yeah, somebody got to start at the bottom. That's true.
He's going to survive, though.
But
at least when you
I would go with a 3-year window. You'll be moving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have a lot
of There'll be pretty much movement in the next 3 years.
Even if things stay stagnant as far as hiring goes, this company, and I think everybody sitting here will attest to this. Chuck Hamill has never failed to make this company grow. Whatever he does,
throttle it back sometimes to keep it from growing.
Whatever he does, we're going to hit spots. In 2008, we hit one of those spots. When the economy kind of took a tank and things it was slow. Never laid anybody off, and we still got a raise.
Yeah,
we got a quarter of a cent raise.
Yeah, even if it was a small one.
It was tiny, but we got a raise. I mean, and he has always paid for our benefits. I mean, thank God Chuck Hamill knows what he's doing. I mean, I mean that 100%.
The benefits alone is worth.
I've never been disappointed at that.
I heard he's cousins with the owner of Central, though. They cousins, like, basically.
No, that was P-Jax.
That was P-Jax.
That was P-Jax.
We had him on the show.
Okay.
The guy that owned P-Jax. Shipper knows him.
Okay.
Again,
it was
Don't hate the player.
Who doesn't ship? It's like with Shipper, it's like 6 degrees of Sir Francis Bacon. Is who don't he know? He knows somebody. But anyway, I know it's tough right now. I know it when things are slow and and you're not making money and you're free. You want to you're trying to live. But it'll pick up.
What's that saying? You always going to another company, same thing. It's just a different color truck.
It is
it's like that.
Yep.
It's it. No matter where you go.
Yeah.
Pitt, Ohio.
You'll still be at the bottom. And who's to say you go to another company and they don't?
And they'll lay you
we're
off.
slow. We're going to be laying you off.
Yeah.
Guess who's going first?
Yeah.
The bottom.
Yeah.
Unless in this case, the top.
Pitt, Ohio has its issues, but it's. I mean, we've all been there for how long?
Yeah.
I mean,
that's why.
Me and Brian been there 27 years. What are you, 11 years or something like that?
Yeah. And there's guys a lot longer than us.
Yeah.
I mean, my hat's off to them. They know what they're doing. And that's why I was like, Can't.
No,
don't
I
worry
like
about
I
it.
like I like Pitt, Ohio better than Central, obviously,
Yeah.
in many reasons. But it's not bad. It's really not.
Yeah.
Like I like the benefits because when I go to the office, I don't gotta. I went to the emergency room
Mhm.
and I paid like $200 and it was like a $10,000 bill.
Mhm.
I'm just like, it's good for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good company.
Yeah,
It
I've
really
heard
is.
stories at the former company you worked out when they needed to use their benefits.
Yeah.
And they're like, who's this? The company?
We'll just send you
It
a
was
bill.
like- yeah.
Don't worry about
it. Was, I don't know if it was Blue Cross by then, but
It still is.
oh, it is. Well,
Yeah.
before that, it was some kind of Cherokee thing, and
Yeah.
they were like,
That's I think dental.
or whatever, and they're like, who is this? They
Nah,
just,
it's
we'll bill you.
it's
You can send it in.
It's Cherokee, Blue Cross, Blue Shield, I think. Something like that.
Yeah.
Did they get them from the reservation or something?
Yes.
Come in with one
Maybe-
cavity, you
maybe
go home with
tax.
two.
Maybe it's like a tax thing.
Yeah, it was. I heard that was an issue. That was issues there where they would just bill you, and you submit the bill to the medical company because they didn't want to wait for their money at
Wow.
that point in the game.
Yeah.
But
But
you know,
yeah.
being you didn't, I don't know what it cost you per week. If you had a family over there, but whatever that was, you can just add that as you got a bonus to move to here.
Yeah, I mean, me, I didn't have no fam.
Oh.
I didn't have no family at the time. It was about
Yeah.
So when I came over here for the benefits and stuff, even though she's not on my benefits right now because she gets like Medicaid and all that, but if she did, it'd still be the same. She wouldn't
Right.
have to pay
Right.
anything. You know
Yeah,
what
if
I'm
you
saying?
get married or whatever,
Yeah.
and you add her.
Yeah, she won't have to pay nothing. I think it's unless you're working, I believe.
Yeah, if she's working,
If she's working
and
and,
gets benefits.
and their company
Yeah.
offers
And they have
benefits, then
benefits.
she's got to
Yeah.
go on theirs.
Yeah.
Because that was my wife's company. For the longest time, she was on my benefits. And then when Obama did that Affordable Care Act, it became way less affordable for everybody I know.
Right.
But she got kicked off of that because her work offered it.
Yeah.
She had to pay for it.
Right.
Yeah.
And then now she's back on because she's not working.
Yeah.
But you just can't argue with the benefit. I mean, we don't even have a deductible. We have an out of pocket.
Yeah.
Once you hit what, 2,000, I think it's $2,000
Something like that,
you
yeah.
pay, which is a lot of money, but not for medical
Not,
crap.
I was say not
And
in the
then
long
that's
run.
it, zero.
Yeah.
You,
I mean,
everything's paid for.
I think I'm trying to think what I paid out of pocket for my hip surgery.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
it-
like Mike was saying, if you're just going to the doctor,
it's-
once or twice, 3 times a year,
It's just
Yeah.
it's your copay.
it's
That's
your
it.
copay. But when you have a
$25,
major
right.
surgery,
It's
like
It's
you're saying,
fantastic, yeah.
if, for what I had done, if I paid $1,500
right.
for the whole thing,
Yeah.
that was it.
Yeah, I mean, I had a couple of minor,
Yeah.
1,100 for one bill, and I think another one was like,
Plus, like I said,
700 or
I
something
paid
like
for the
that,
lenses
so.
before
Yeah.
the surgery even happened
right,
because I wanted,
with the magical lens.
The high
I
definition.
wanted the high def lens.
He
You
did.
wanted
Got the high
I,
def.
I didn't want what was just covered.
They certainly do sparkle.
They sparkle.
They call them sparkles now.
Mm. That's only at the pickle park store.
That's only certain
That is-
people, and you ain't one of them.
That is true. His eyeballs are like the mirror globes. Look at the
Disco
lights.
balls.
Disco
Shine two
balls.
flashlights at his eyes
Yeah,
and just go
it's just,
crazy.
ooh.
Are we done here?
Yeah, that was funny. Anyway, Javon, did you enjoy your conversation with us?
Yeah, man, y'all funny.
I don't know that. It sounds like, yeah, y'all funny. You all funny.
Right away, you gotta get us kicked off the show, Mike.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. All the words he said. There's another one you got to take out, Jason.
Yeah, have 3 in here. Huh? Yeah, it's
You
be
said you had a
fun.
question for me, right?
Did I?
Yeah.
Brain's an extra sketch. I shook too hard. Now it's all gone.
It's just yeah.
You want me to shake and give you a clear sketch?
I don't know. Probably wasn't very good anyway. I'm stupid.
Well, at least he's self-admitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First step to recovery is admitting you have a problem.
That's it.
I don't have any problems.
Yeah, you're way behind that.
Yeah, I'm not even I'm not on the doorstep yet. For this 12-step program, I'm not on step 1 yet. So anyway,
Crack that Grey Goose bottle. You can start on you. Be on the road to success.
One sip will be sleeping.
I'll be sleeping without it. It's been a long day.
No, but like I said, I've said it before, say it again. But the best thing you can do is keep your nose clean, keep it under 70. keep the magic number at 9. If it's 55,
Now
you
I
can go
do that.
64.
Yeah, now I do
And
that.
Oh, I think I remember what I was gonna. Well, it wasn't really a question. It's just saying that now with the newer guys coming in, you didn't have to wait 3 years to get the top rate.
Yeah.
Whether like 6 months, and you were already making top rate.
Yeah, I mean, when I came in,
You guys get paid top rate? I've been here 27 years.
It doesn't seem
Somebody
like it when the
holding out
tax
on me?
to take the taxes out.
Boy, ain't that the truth? Anyway, go ahead,
Goodness, taxes
Javon.
is
I
crazy.
just
Well, Trump gets in.
Hey, but I hear we on the Trump plan anyway with taxes. So
Pretty much nothing's changed really since Biden took.
until the end of 2025.
Yeah, it's 5 years. It was a 5-year plan. Yeah.
But
So we need him to get back in to continue it.
Yeah, but what's going to happen with no tax on overtime? We don't get paid overtime.
That's the big switch. We're all going back. I've said, if you paid attention to prior interviews, I said
every time he opens his
we
mouth.
switch back, there should be nobody speeding.
Hell yeah.
There should be nobody following.
I'll be the slowest
with
/
following
safest
distance.
driver out there.
You got
Okay.
that right.
And we get our overtime.
Then I'm
No,
never
sir.
leaving days. If I can stay go
We get
hourly,
paid
man,
for
I'm-
everything.
You
need
know-
me to- you need me to wait here 2 hours for the guy to meet me at this meet? No problem.
You know, your log says 70 hours.
Wait, what is
Yeah.
Well, no, we're just saying, Trump was saying about no tax on overtime.
week.
Oh, it's a short week,
okay.
69 and a half.
That's right.
All the city guys are
I had to take
will
lunch.
love that,
Yeah, because they get a lot
but
of-
I'm saying, us guys, what happens? We do the switch back to hourly.
So do we get paid mile and a half? Like mileage times
No.
a half? That would
No.
be nice.
It'd be hourly.
I know.
In order
But
for
do you
that,
think-
So then
it
what you
has
got to
be
do
hourly.
is what
Do you
we're
think
doing.
they're-
Let's see.
Do you
hold
think
on.
we're actually going to go back
I'll
to?
give you the exact parameter.
How many truckers like LTL? How many of them actually get paid by the mile?
I don't know. It's a good question. Central.
So
Well,
no,
he-
they get paid by route.
They got paid.
XPO
by,
get
that's
paid.
kind of like mileage.
XPO get
but-
paid by mileage.
Their mileage.
It's like over here, like literally, they're like the same as Put Ohio
Really?
in a way, and they pay
You
way.
know how Old Dominion paid?
They pay by route. No, by mileage.
Mileage?
Their mileage. So I guess most of them probably.
I
are.
would imagine they're
Saya
the
gets
line-
paid by route.
I would imagine line haul drivers get
Yeah,
paid.
they get paid by route. So
What do you
Mileage
think
is
about
okay
Trevor?
until you get wintertime or accidents and stuff, and that's
Yeah.
where it starts
Yeah,
to suck.
that's where it cuts in. So yeah, it gets tough.
He's
it's
doing
just the way
math.
it is. Oh, he's doing maths. As the British say, it's maths.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they smelled something burning. The brain's working.
Well,
Trying.
it's putting in the effort. I think I can. You know, it's amazing when you whisper, even when you hear it in your head with your bones. Can you hear me now? I can.
Oh, there you go.
And it's
yeah.
sexy.
What's our hourly rate?
76.14.
No, that's mileage.
30,
Oh,
He said hourly.
34.
It's like
34.
30.
He said hourly.
Apparently, they're not working that great.
That
30.
was it? See, I
Yeah,
can't-
it's
34?
like 33.
yeah,
30, 33, 34 maybe.
I don't even remember. I have my route since I've been on days now.
We get paid hourly so few
I make the
times.
same amount of money every day, no matter how long it takes me.
Yeah.
Yeah, mileage pay going up there, so I don't.
That's
even,
not fair.
I knew what I want my weekends. That's
Oh, I don't blame you.
that's the only reason I'm doing
Yeah,
it.
I don't blame you at all. That's what I'm looking forward to. Is that at some point I can't handle it. My ears are starting to get hot, really hot. Like there's, but yeah,
It's called the exhilarating conversation.
if I could handle the daytime gig, I'd do it. I cannot handle daytime drivers. I just can't. I mean, I have a rough. It's just hard enough in the morning, and even going up to Connecticut, up to Mass at night. When you got to deal with the Connecticut people, and and like you said, they get in that center lane, they get in the left lane, and they're gonna hover, and you're like, can somebody move? The guy in the right lane is doing 62, and the guy in the left lane is doing 62 and a half.
We're not supposed to flash our lights out.
Yeah,
or-
you can't. Not supposed to do anything. You're not supposed.
I can't flash my lights, but boy, can I use that air horn?
Yeah, and I do.
The camera don't pick that up.
Yeah, and it drives you nuts.
Unless you're one of those guys that to reach up, the truck's got to lean over. And then the camera will pick that up because you changed lanes.
I'm like, what is he talking about? All right, what are you figuring out there? What kind of maths are you working on?
Well, until you hit the overtime plateau, then it'd be worth our while.
To be on overtime? Oh yeah.
Oh, more, yeah, I know.
To
I
not get
figured that
taxed
out.
on that.
And during the day, my run, I
But
make
the thing
way
is,
more money.
the thing is, you have to figure that has to get passed through Congress.
Yeah, it's going to be
And that
years if you
and
can get it
these
back.
idiots, they all of them. I'm sorry, I don't care what party they are. They're all too money hungry. That's the problem with all of them. I mean, that's why there's a fee, a federal fee on your phone bill, on your electric bill, on your gas bill, on your on your what the gas you put in your car, the gas you put in your house. These people they're just money hungry jerks.
Read your electric
It's
bill
like at
sometime.
some
It's
point,
like
yeah,
your
exactly.
phone bill. You have all these fees.
And they're just federal fees because and then you get states like California who wants to come along now because they have so many people buying electric cars out there that they want to charge them 10 cents a mile for driving.
Oh, for like the registration, you mean? I think they're talking about for the registration.
No,
Right.
no. There's actually they're floating a plan out there. They're actually starting. I actually saw the news report on it. I watched it. I'm up on this, and Mike doesn't know this.
I heard.
Yeah.
I heard
No,
they want to up
this
the
is what
registration.
they had said that they're doing a pilot program where they're trying it out just to see what 10 cents a mile for every mile you drive.
I have to look in. I want to know what the benefit of, but what would that do? Though?
Because they're not paying gas tax.
Right.
Well, yeah, that
So-
like, they're going to do it in Pennsylvania here.
Yeah,
too.
they're gonna mandate
I'm gonna
that
be
all the way
spending,
around.
Where you're going to spend like what? How much is it to register your car
I know.
every year? Like
My wife does it.
$70,
$75.
Yeah,
it's almost like
Something
80
like that.
bucks.
So they're going to charge me $500. Is what the
$500?
$500 a year I'll have to pay for registration because I don't pay for
Yeah,
gas
but
tax.
that's not what they're doing.
you
in
got
Cal-
electric car.
Literally,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Cal-
He's the one with the Tesla.
news, and I'm serious. The news report I watched on that, and I'm not lying. This is true. This is why, and that's why I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
What
They wanna
did you
charge
really
10 cents a mile.
think, Snowflake, that you were going
I
to get
didn't
away
think so.
scot free?
No, I didn't think so. I don't have an electric
See,
car.
and everybody I talk to, including myself, I don't mind paying a higher registration fee.
Oh, yeah, I get you.
because I don't pay the gas
because you don't pay
taxes.
right.
But you got to make it fair. The average
I agree.
person in like with their gas taxes and everything, I think they figured out the average person you do 10,000 miles a year.
I was going to
is
say,
something
if
like
you use the
300
average of my wife,
She
you won't even get a goddamn oil change in
I
1
was
year.
just-
It's 3,000 miles.
but that's just it. Everybody has a gas car, diesel car. They pay basically per mile anyway when you put gas in your car.
Right.
They want to charge us a flat fee no matter how many miles you go. Just
Right.
at inspection, you got in Pennsylvania especially, you got to get your car inspected. You know what your mileage is. Have us pay for the inspection sticker, whatever mileage we did, however many cents per mile, whatever they want to pay. Do
See,
it that way.
They won't do it that way because the check's not directly going to them. The check would be going to your inspection garage.
Right.
And then your inspection garage is going to have to
Well,
pay
they fill out the paperwork, then send me the Harrisburg sends me the registration every year when I got it inspected. I just have the inspection and the registration due at the same time. And then to me, that's the fair way to do it, but they don't want to. They want to just overcharge now. Like for years, they gave them bonuses. You don't have to pay anything. Now they want to overcharge. It's everything the government does is an overcorrection.
Right.
They want to go too far one way. Oh, we messed up. Now we got to go too far the other way. You know,
The 6-month pilot that begins in August will involve around 800 volunteers randomly split into 2 groups. One will be charged a flat rate of 2.8 cents per mile. Sorry about that. Which Prihoda described as a revenue neutral rate. That begins in the same amount. That brings the same amount of money as the current gas tax. The other group will be taxed based on their vehicle's fuel efficiency. The rate decreases as fuel efficiency increases. The rate is calculated by dividing the state's per gallon fuel tax, which will be 59.6 cents per gallon as of July by the EPA's fuel economy rating for a particular vehicle.
let's see what they're trying to do there is trying to get everyone to buy these very
fuel efficient energy efficient vehicles.
Yeah. Well,
so for the guy that gets 10 miles to the gallon, you're screwed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm good there then because my car's one of the most efficient electric cars out there.
I got 32.
Well, I heard
Hyundai.
that they trying to switch in 10 years. They trying to have more all electric cars than gas.
So yeah,
It's
that's USA Today.
That's fine. Once they get the electric grid up. to power.
Yeah, well, places like California and Texas, they don't have the electrical grid now to do to switch over 100%.
To handle it.
Most of the country could, but it's not going to be a 100%. People keep, like Brian keeps his cars for 300,000 miles.
Exactly.
You know,
Or
every
20 years, whichever comes first.
Yeah, every shipper keeps his car. These cars that are being sold are going to be on the road forever. You're not going to switch over 100% over to electric. You know, and nobody should. If it doesn't work for you, don't buy an EV.
Yeah,
but
and I totally agree. And if it does work for you,
that's
more
why I
power
bought
to
it.
you. You
I
know?
mean, I drove down to North Carolina and back. I spent $60.
You know what you're
Charge that
saying.
car.
What you're saying about the mileage tax.
What?
Just works good for us.
What you're saying about the mileage tax is
Oh, did we lose the show?
You know what? I wonder if the keep talking.
Oh.
okay.
Oh,
So-
the camera went dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, I didn't even think about it.
It was just up not that long ago.
So what they're saying is they're going to charge a tax per your mileage used per year. Now, like, is that in state or just total mileage?
Well, every state has their different thing. The different state. So
yeah, but what I understand, if it's registered in California, you know, and we're going back and are we going to do a state tax like we used to do, breaking up the mileages on the trucks every night?
No, it'll probably just be for your state because most 99% of the cars probably don't ever leave their state anyway. So I don't know how they would even do that. Although now,
well, if you're running cigarettes or
all these cars
methamphetamine
now are electric. You could literally break down. I can go in my car now and I can break
from here to
down.
Florida, you hear what I'm saying?
I can break down in my car where my car's been and drive because they're all connected. They're all connected to the internet now. Even not even just electric cars. All the new stuff is connected, one way or another. So there's ways to do this that would be.
They have ways of making you talk.
Yes, they do.
Elon Musk knows exactly where my car is at all times.
Right.
I'm fine with that. I don't give a shit. I have Amazon Alexas in my house. They're listening to me all the time. Oh, no.
Yeah, I heard some stories about that.
Well, it is convenient as hell when I walk through my house. Hey, Alexa, turn my bedroom light on. Alexa,
So
turn this on.
is that connected with your?
It's connected to the internet because that little cube or ball that's Amazon Alexa that doesn't do anything. That's basically a microphone and a speaker.
Yeah.
And it goes to
It's
the internet.
off because
that
it's
processes
charging.
whatever you're asking it for, and it brings it back.
But how does it turn on the lights though?
Because you buy a smartphone.
You went right past low power
power plug, and it's connected to that.
I didn't.
We have
I didn't
all of
think
our
about it. I
outlets
should
in
have
the
thought
house.
about it. Didn't think
We
about it.
don't-
Well, we'll just
Very-
end it.
What is that spark plug?
We'll bring
right
this to an
the
end.
outlet?
It'll
Yeah,
just
you
be.
plug it
I'll let
into
him
the
know that
outlet
it's
first,
an hour,
and then
so-
you plug
Yeah.
whatever, like a lamp or whatever, into that.
Oh,
We
and
have
it turns
technical
on whatever you
difficulties.
Yeah,
plug.
it's basically on off.
We are experiencing technical difficulties.
They sell light
Please
bulbs,
stand
too.
by.
Like, you just put a
Apparently,
light
the
bulb
Tesla won't
in there,
recharge the
and
phone.
Their individual light bulbs can be hooked up.
Okay,
Sorry,
okay, that's
So,
it.
like, if
Johnny
you have,
Kilowatt.
5 light bulbs on a track lighting. In the
Just
kitchen,
keeps going.
You can just have them all hooked up.
He does, doesn't he?
Should we just sign off?
We
Give
can.
them to 50%. All that stuff. It's just
Well,
convenient for
we
me.
hope you
Thanks for
enjoyed that
listening.
There ain't
show.
nothing illegal going on in my house. They want to
Sorry
listen
for
to
the
my
technical
wife
difficulties
back
at
and
the
forth,
end.
Yammer on. Let them.
But Shipper or Mike, if people enjoy, thank you, Javon, for coming on the show. We're just going to end it because we have a technical
We have no
difficulties.
camera.
Technical difficulties.
So we're recording vocal.
Blind.
Old school.
Old
Voice
school.
only.
Voice only. Voiceover protocol.
Yeah, this should go over well on YouTube.
Yeah,
Just put the Hammerlane logo.
exactly. He'll just. You know what? We'll let Jason
should
work
do.
his magic.
Yeah, that's what he should do. Put
Yes.
put the Hammerlane logo up there.
That's right. For the
Well,
last
now look
5
at it this
minutes.
way. He could put the commercial in.
Yes, he can. Right there at the end. Javon, thanks for coming on. We hope you enjoyed yourself. We had a great time. Sorry that we
fun.
Nah, it's all good. It
talked
was
so
fun.
freaking stinking much that we ran out of battery on the freaking camera,
Nah, that's okay.
and I wasn't paying attention
Yeah,
to it.
somebody charged the
it happens.
equipment.
But we got it all on audio.
That's good.
There's no denying it. So anyway, thanks for coming in. We really do
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
It's good.
I had a good time.
But the only thing I can tell you, just
Fantastic.
stick it out. It'll get better.
It will get better. It does. It
I will.
really does.
I'm usually I don't like quit. I'm not a quitter. You know what I mean? So
I hear that.
My dad raised me.
What you got to do is just learn all the parameters. Once you got the parameters all down, you're good to go. Yeah. Once
with
once
that-
you know all the rules.
Oh yeah, I know the rules.
We hope
Now.
everybody enjoyed the show. And Mike, if they enjoyed the show, what should they do?
Share the show.
Share it. Share it with
with everybody.
Everybody? Like everybody. There's 320 million people in this country. You mean everybody?
Well, the 3 listeners.
Well, that would be awesome.
If
if
the 3
everybody in the
listeners tell
country
one
would listen
person,
to this
then
show,
next week we'll have 6
because
listeners.
you know our ratings go through the roof.
Hey, look, hurry up. I want to get the hell out of here.
Oh, now he's in a hurry.
Time to go.
All right, all that being said, Shipper, keep the hammer down.
In the hammer lane. Have a good night. See you. Ciao.